Head W, Ministry of Transport, Mr. Sitoh Yih Pin.
Mr. Chairman, I beg to move that the total sum to be allocated for Head W of the estimates be reduced by $100. Mr. Chairman, before I kick off the Committee of Supply debate for the Ministry of Transport, I believe I speak for all members of this House when I wish Minister Khaw Boon Wan a speedy recovery from his injury, and we all look forward to the return of a formidable presence in this House very soon. Incidentally, Mr. Chairman, as I cast my eyes across the floor, it suddenly dawned on me that with Minister Vivian temporarily in charge, the Ministry of Transport is now helmed by 3 doctors, all with a subspecialty in children. But of course, we all agree that transport is no child's play. Let me carry on. I remember when I was first appointed as GPC Chair for Transport in 2015. It was at a time when public satisfaction in our public transportation system, and in particular the MRT system, was at one of its lowest points. Being involved in GPC Transport then was quite a baptism of fire for me. On hindsight, it is understandable why public transportation is an issue close to the hearts of Singaporeans. Transportation is a key pillar and enabler of our economy. It connects us domestically within Singapore and also to the rest of the world. It is the first thing we plan for when we leave home in the morning and the last thing we rely on to bring us safely home each night. In recent years, the Ministry of Transport has had to deal with the rapid evolution and the changing landscape of transportation in Singapore. Advances in transport technology forces us to rethink and evolve the way we travel. Our domestic demographic and scarcity of land require us to adapt and constantly review our transportation system. In order to do this, the government continues to invest heavily in transportation infrastructure and also to push the transport industry to its technological forefront. These include the rapid expansion and renewal of the MRT system, the support of technological disruptions to the transportation industry, the proliferation of personal mobility devices, PMDs, e-bikes, and bike sharing. Other new technologies such as driverless automated vehicles are not far off on the horizon. The budget numbers also reflect this. 10 years ago, in financial year 2009, MOT's expenditure was approximately $5.4 billion. This year, the estimate is $11.5 billion. It has been a consistently increasing trend over the years. With rapid changes, however, difficulties and challenges will inevitably arise. Some of these include the real reliability of our MRT system, the disruption that private hire cars brought to the point-to-point transportation market, safety issues between pedestrians and e-bikes and PMD users, and even the irresponsible use and placement of shared bikes. These and other issues, when put together, often color the public's perception of the efficiency and reliability of our entire transportation network. In fairness, it is understandable how a new project or initiative like the proliferation of e-bikes and PMDs, when viewed in isolation, can appear disjointed or its challenges overwhelming. However, the recently released Land Transport Master Plan 2040 sets out the vision I believe all Singaporeans can aspire and look forward to. It is an ambitious plan to build a transportation system that is inclusive, promotes healthy and safe journeys, and can be completed within the target of 20-minute towns and 45-minute city for all. This will require a seamless integration of public, active and shared transport network that includes enhanced infrastructure to support all modes of transportation. Viewed in the lens of the vision provided by the Land Transport Master Plan 2040, the different projects and initiatives begin to complement each other better, and the various pieces of the puzzle begin to fit together. This bodes well for the future of transportation in Singapore, and I am sure many of us are excited to see this vision be realized. Sir, in terms of real reliability, after 3 years of hard work, it appears that we may have turned a corner. The mean kilometers between failure, MKBF, for the entire MRT network increased from 181,000 train kilometers in 2017 to 690,000 train kilometers in 2018. The latest annual public transport customer satisfaction survey showed an improvement in commuters' satisfaction for MRT, rising from 7.5 out of 10 in 2017 to 7.9 in 2018. There is still much work to be done, with more expansion and renewal work to be done to our MRT system in the pipeline, but for now, we can at least look forward to some stability in real reliability as we continue to strive to improve. The vision of building an inclusive, efficient and reliable domestic transport network, however, will come at a significant cost. The ambitious targets outlined in the Land Transport Master Plan 2040 will not come cheap. Minister Kaur had previously shared with this House that the increased maintenance and renewal costs of our train systems at SMRT and SBST have resulted in significant losses for both companies in the past financial year. What does this mean for commuters? How will this cost burden affect the affordability of public transportation? I hope the Ministry of Transport can share with this House its plans on how it intends to manage these cost outlays efficiently and without an undue high cost burden on commuters. Sir, our domestic transportation system is, however, not the only focus of MOT's attention. Internationally, Singapore has traditionally been a trading port which used its strategic location in the region and excellent connectivity to the rest of the world to position itself as an aviation and maritime hub. Over the years, Singapore has managed to create a world-class infrastructure and regulatory environment at our port in Keppel and Changi Airport to spur growth in both the aviation and maritime industries. This not only contributed significantly to our budget, but also created many jobs for Singaporeans. These are key industries for Singapore. Singapore cannot therefore afford to remain stagnant. As of now, we have moved our port from Keppel to Tuas and continue to improve and expand Changi Airport with Terminal 5 as the next phase. We have also added the Jewel to Changi Airport. I must confess that before I visited the Jewel in early February this year, I had my doubts about the need for yet another shopping area at Changi Airport, given the shopping opportunities already available at the existing terminals. Instead, what I found when I visited the Jewel was a beautifully designed garden concept, recreational center, which complement the existing airport and exemplifies our position as a garden city. It will also create many job opportunities for Singaporeans. The Jewel will certainly be a delight for visitors and Singaporeans alike. We can be rightfully proud to be considered as one of the leading aviation and maritime hubs in the world. But we cannot rest on our laurels. As we move towards the future, We must ensure that our air and sea hubs continue to remain relevant and competitive. I would therefore like to invite the Acting Minister for Transport to share with us the Ministry's current and/or future plans on how we can continue to do so, and also to address the other issues raised with regard to the future of transportation in Singapore. Thank you.